Hello, my name is Ellie, and welcome to our yoga class. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me. Let's get started. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged posture, whatever's comfortable for you. And nothing is absolute, so we just let what it is today, just to allow it to happen. And then close your eyes. Relax your face, especially around your eyes, your eyebrows, your forehead. The backs of our hands are on our knees with our palms turned up, and this is the attitude of being open and receptive to what we're about to do and what we're about to hear. And then allow yourself to slip into that sanctuary inside of you, that place where we experience the quiet, the silence, that place where we can go and get away from the noise of the world, because we're bombarded with information constantly, which is good. A lot of it's really good, but right now we like the quiet. We like to turn away from that. And this is the place where we can go, and it's inside of us. So let's spend a moment here turning your attention onto yourself, feeling the goodness of you, your generosity, your kindness, your positive thoughts about yourself, about others, about the world. Notice the happiness you feel while you're here. And then turn your attention, please, onto your resting breath. We know our resting breath is our natural breathing pattern, and we don't have to manipulate the breath by shortening or lengthening the inhale or the exhale. We just allow it to happen. So let's pause for a moment and feel the wave of that resting breath as it moves in and out of our body. In a moment, we're going to slip into our deep breathing exercise. And today we're going to use the Ujjayi breath. And this is the one where we inhale and exhale through our nose, focusing our attention on the muscles in the back of our throat. And our Ujjayi breath is a little bit more audible than our resting breath. And also remember that the inhale of our deep breathing is a big full inhalation, filling our lungs right to the top. And the exhalation is that long, thin thread of air out and out, so we don't push it out too fast, and until we reach the basement of our breath, okay? And so let's begin on an exhalation. Would you exhale your air out, and out, and out, and reach the basement of your breath. Now turn your attention onto the muscles in the back of your throat, and inhale. Reach the ceiling of your breath, and exhale. Exhaling your air out, and out, and out, and reach the basement of your breath. Keep your attention on your throat and inhale. Big full inhalation, excellent. Reach the ceiling of your breath. And then slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out. Good, keep going, keep going. Reach the basement of your breath. Keep your attention on your throat and inhale. Big full inhalation. Don't you love the rhythm of your own breathing? Reach the ceiling of your breath, and then slowly, smoothly exhale your air out, and out, and out. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Reach the basement of your breath and inhale. Big full inhalation. You're doing good. Reach the ceiling of your breath. And then slowly, smoothly exhale your air out. keeping your attention on the muscles in the back of your throat. It kind of sounds like steam in our head, doesn't it? Keep going, keep going. Good, reach the basement of your breath and inhale last round. Big full inhalation, excellent. Reach the ceiling of your breath and slowly, smoothly exhale your air out and out and out. Good, keep going, keep going. A little bit more, a little bit more. Good, reach the basement of your breath, release, relax your breath. Take a couple rounds of recovery breathing. And isn't it amazing how intimate we can get with ourselves when we know our own breath? Now open your eyes. Would you roll forward, please, and come into table posture. Table posture we know is our wrist, our elbows, shoulders in a straight line. Our knees are underneath our hips, our toes are extended. Would you sit back on your heels? Place your forehead on the mat in between your upper arms. Now we're going to move into swan, and I want you to feel the fold of your knees, the fold of your hips. And notice how our shoulders are open and our wrists are flat. I want you to begin coming up to table posture. Notice how your knees open and our hips open and our wrists fold and our arms come down to our side. Look up, we're in King Cobra, and our vertebra is now open from the front. Nice counter movement from the forward bend that we just did. Now come back into table posture. Notice how your knees begin to fold, our hips begin to fold, our wrists flatten out, and our shoulders open. Forehead on the mat in between your upper arms. Notice we're back into a forward bend. Now we're going to synchronize breath and movement. Inhale as you come up to table. When your shoulders are over your wrists, begin your exhale. And exhale and look up. Good. Inhale back to table. Exhale back into extended child pose. Forehead on the mat. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Look up. Good. Inhale to table. Exhale back into extended child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Look at the flexibility of our spine as we move in and out of this posture. Inhale back to table. Now this time as you exhale, I want you to walk your hands back. Bring your large toes together and widen your knees as wide as you can get them. Walk your hands out again. Bring your elbows out in a T position. Make a pillow with your hands and place your forehead on the back of your hands. This is a cobbler's pose. It's a great hip opener. And as much as you can, relax your hips and your thighs in this posture. Roll your head up, come back into table posture, please. Would you curl your toes under, lift up into down dog, and press back with your hands, bringing your upper arms out of your peripheral vision. Press your heels down behind you if you can. Would you step your right foot between your hands? Step your left foot between your hands. Release your hands, sweep up all the way up from the side, coming all the way up to standing posture. Interlace your fingers and turn your palms up. Lifting your ribs off your hips. Lifting your shoulders off of your ribs. Press up, stretch. This feels so good, doesn't it, to lift up like this? Now bring your hands out in front of you. Our palms are still out in front of us. Stretching. Look at the flexibility we have in our shoulders. Now turn your hands around. Bring your hands to your side and stand in Tadasana. Close your eyes. Feel the circulation from both shoulders going down into both hands. Open your eyes. Bring your hands into prayer position in front of your heart. Begin extending your fingers straight out in front of you and feel how far forward our shoulders are for this posture. Feel the space between your shoulder blades in the back. Now focus your attention onto your shoulders. Close your eyes while you do this And very slowly open your arms out to the T position. Feel your shoulders open. Feel how easy and fluid that movement is. No pain, no difficulty. Now open your eyes, bring your hands all the way around behind you, interlace your fingers, straighten your arms, and press your knuckles down towards the floor. Opening our chest, opening our heart. Look at how far behind us our arms are. Close your eyes. Feel your fingers. Look at how this improves circulation in the joints of our fingers, preventing and maybe removing any of those stiffening things that can come into our hands. Notice how straight our arms are, how far behind us our shoulders are. And then release your shoulders, release your hands, bring your hands to your side, stand in Tadasana, and again, feel the circulation from your shoulders moving into your hands. Open your eyes. Separate your feet hip distance apart if they're not already. Place your right hand on the outside of your right thigh and bring your left arm up. Out of your peripheral vision, shift your weight to your left leg. Lean right, allowing your right hand to slide down towards your right knee. Lift your left shoulder, opening up the left side of our body. Isn't this perfect? Feel how your ribs are lifted off of your hips, your shoulders lifted off of your ribs. Now close your eyes. With your mind's eye, look at your spine. Look at what your body can do. Feel the stretch on the left side for our abdominal organs on the left. Feel the squeeze on the right side, gently massaging our right kidney, our liver, and our gallbladder. Good, and then come on up. Just let your right hand slide up your leg. Lower your left arm down next to your left thigh. Bring your right arm up. Shift your weight to your right leg. Let's lean left. Lift your right shoulder. Open up the right side of your body. Our left hand slides down on the outside of our left knee. It doesn't take weight. Just lift your right shoulder. Now close your eyes, and again, with your mind's eye, look at your spine. Feel the stretch on the right side from our right hip to our right shoulder. Nice, huh? And it feels good, doesn't it? Good, and then come up to center. Lower your right hand. Stand in Tadasana. Close your eyes and feel the circulation from your shoulders moving into your hands. Open your eyes. Would you step back a little bit, about 3/4 of the way on your mat, and bring your feet to the inside edge of your mat. We're going to go down into a deep squat. But when we go down, I want you to keep your heels down. So bring your arms out in front of you. This is going to help us to balance. Very slowly begin bending your knees, and look at the flexibility we have in our knees and our hips as we do this. In our ankle. Keep coming down. We're going all the way down into a deep squat. Keep going, keep going, keep going all the way down. Good. Look at what you can do. Isn't this great? Now lean forward, place your palms on the mat, set your knees down. Come down onto your forearms. Extend your right leg with the toes curled under. Extend your left leg, toes curled under. We're in plank posture. Now, if this is not comfortable for you, lower your knees, look up. You can rest in Sphinx. But if you can, hold your body up. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. This is really good for our abs and our lower back muscles. We know when we're putting resistance on bones, we're strengthening them. So look at how we have the toes of our feet curled under, strengthening the bones of our toes, our feet, our shin. Feel your hands and your forearms and your upper arms. Feel the muscles of your hands and arms, our biceps, our triceps, our deltoids, all working right now, strengthening. Lower your knees, walk your hands back. We're going to walk back into the deep squat again. So walk your hands back. See if you can set your heels down. Bring the soles of your feet back down to your mat. Bring your arms out in front of you. Press down evenly with both feet and let's slowly lift up. Good, come on up. Come on up, good. Lower your hands. Stand in Tadasana, close your eyes. Open your eyes, bring your arms up from the side, arch back, look up, opening the front of our body, sweep your arms down, coming down into a forward fold with the heels of your hands right in front of your large toes. Roll your head forward, bringing your chin to your chest. So we have the complete forward bend through lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spine. And then begin walking your hands back out. Walk your hands out to down dog. When you get into posture, press back with your hands, pressing your heels down behind you, bringing your head in between your upper arms, out of your peripheral vision. Notice how this opens our shoulders. What a good stretch it is for our hamstring muscle from our ankle to our hip. And then look at your hands, and I want you to step your right foot between your hands. Set your left knee on the mat and extend the toes of your left foot. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee. Okay, this is a runner stretch, but we're going to go into our low lunge. I want you to begin bending your elbows and come down onto your forearms. Forehead towards your, in between your upper arms, chin to your chest. And it's real easy to roll onto the outside of our right foot. Try to keep the sole of your foot on the mat. Now, feel that stretch from knee to knee. Look at the flexibility of our hips. Feel the fold of your right hip. Now this is a forward bend, so you can feel how our vertebrae is open from the back. When we come out of this, we're going to do a back bending pose. Come up on your palms. Put one hand on top of the other, on the top of your right thigh. Our elbows are bent. I want you to begin pressing down, your hands on your thigh, straightening your arms, arch and look up. And feel how our vertebrae is now open from the front. Doesn't that feel good? Come forward. Place your palms on the mat on either side of your right foot. Curl the toes of your left foot under. Lift your left knee. Step your right leg back into down dog. Push back with your hands. Press your heels down behind you if you can. Look at your hands. Step your left foot between your hands. Set your right knee on the mat and extend the toes of your right foot. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Begin bending your elbows, coming down onto your forearms in the lunge. This is a forward bend, so let your head come forward, chin to your chest. And feel the stretch in the back of our left hip and thigh. Isn't that a great stretch? Feel the flexibility of your left hip. Come up on your palms. Put one hand on top of the other on the top of your left knee. Our elbows are bent. Begin pressing down with your hands, straightening your arms. Arch and look up. Feel that stretch from the front of your throat, through our pecs, our solar plexus, into our abs. Feel the squeeze in the back on the right side, gently massaging our right kidney and our adrenal glands on that side. Good, and come forward. Place your palms on the mat on either side of your left foot. Curl the toes of your right foot under. Lift your right knee. Step your left leg back into down dog. Good, well done. Press your heels down behind you. Now I want you to slide your right knee between your hands. Set your left knee on the mat and extend the toes of your left foot. We're going to lay down on our left leg, or excuse me, our right leg. So walk your hands out, and I want you to place your sternum on your right knee. Walk your hands out and then bring your forehead to your mat in between your upper arms. We can can see that this is a forward bend and that our vertebra is open from the back. So now we need to do something that's back bending. So would you walk your hands back? Walk your hands back. Place your right hand on the top of your right thigh, as close to the bend of your leg as you can get it. Bend your left knee, reach around behind you with your left hand, catch the inside arch of your left foot, not the outside, the inside arch of your left foot with your left hand. Press down with your right hand, bring your right shoulder forward, turn and look at the sole of your left foot. Feel that squeeze on the left, massaging our abdominal organs on the left side, and we feel the stretch on the right. This is a twist, it's a balance, it's a lot of things, isn't it? Release your left leg, gently set it down, place your palms on the mat on either side of your right knee. Curl the toes of your left foot under, lift your left knee, step your right leg back into down dog. Good, well done everybody. Slide your left knee between your hands. Right knee on the mat and extend the toes of your right foot. And then walk your hands out again. Set your sternum on your left knee. Forehead on the mat in between your upper arms. Feel what a nice forward bend this is through lumbar, thoracic, and cervical spine. Feel the fold of your left hip. Look at the flexibility we have in our left hip and our left knee right now. Roll your head up and begin walking your hands back. Place your left hand on the top of your left thigh, right at the bend of your leg. Bend your right knee. Reach around behind you with your right hand and catch the inside arch of your right foot with your right hand. Press down with your left hand, bringing your left shoulder forward. Turn and look at the sole of your right foot. This time we feel the stretch on the left side of our body and the squeeze is on the right. Nice massage for our abdominal organs on the right side. Good. Release your right foot, gently set it down. Place your palms on the mat on either side of your left knee. Curl the toes of your right foot under. Lift your right knee, step your left leg back into down dog. Push back with your hands. Press your heels down behind you. Come down onto your knees. Cross your ankles behind you. Walk your hands back and come into staff pose, please. We're going to lay down. Bring your arms up from the side. Lift your ribs off your hips and your shoulders off your ribs. Flex your feet. Bend from your hips and reach forward. Catch your arches, your ankles, whatever you can catch. And then slowly exhale down. Inhale, hold the pose. Exhale, forehead towards your knees, a little bit closer, and then get to your edge. Release your feet, and with your chin tucked down to your chest, slowly lie down, one vertebra at a time as we roll back on our tailbone, our hips, the back of our waist, our lower ribs, our middle back, our shoulder blades, our shoulders, our neck, and our head. And when you get down, separate your feet a little bit further than hip distance apart. Bring your arms evenly away from your body with the palms turned up, and let go. And we know that when our palms are turned up, this is the attitude of receiving. So we're receiving all the benefits from the poses that we've just done. Bring your toes and heels together. Bend your knees. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Bring your hands to your side, with your palms turned down. And tilt your pelvis back, pressing the small of your back into the mat. Notice how this immediately massages our abdominal organs and strengthens our abdominal wall and strengthens our lower back muscle. Now very slowly begin to lift your hips, lift the back of your waist, press down with your feet, keep your heels down, lifting your abdominal area up. And we get up about as high as our shoulder blades and hold this pose. Try to keep your feet together, try to keep your knees together. This is one of our bridge poses. Feel how our abdominal organs are really light, nothing pressing down on them right now. Feel where the resistance is. The soles of our feet, the backs of our arms, our shoulder blades, our shoulders, our neck, strengthening all those bones, all the bones of our skull, which of course includes our face. Now feel the vertebra that you're resting on, and to slowly begin to curl down one vertebra at a time. Keep your hips up. We're already at our shoulder blades, so lower down the next one, then the next. Keep coming down, keep coming down. And then we come to that little space between our lower ribs and the back of our waist where we have those floating ribs where we don't feel them so much. Then we set down our waist, then our hips. Extend your right leg, extend your left leg. Turn your palms up and let go. And feel the circulation from your hips moving into your feet. Bring your arms out in a T position. Bring your toes and heels together. Bend your right knee and bring your right heel in close to your hip. Pick up your hips and bring them about 4 or 5 inches over to the right side of your back. Excuse me. Place your right foot on your left knee. With your left hand, hold the outside of your right knee and gently press it to the floor on the left side of your body as we're rolling on the outside of our left hip. Now try to get your knee down, come as close as you can, and then turn your head to look towards your right hand. So we have lumbar to the left, cervical to the right. Look at the flexibility of your spine. Release your left hand, bring it back on the mat in the T position. Bring your right knee back up, set the sole of your foot on the mat. Pick up your hips and set them over to the left side of your back. Extend your right leg. Bring your left foot to the top of your right knee. Our right hand goes on the outside of our left knee and gently presses it to the floor on the right side of your body as we're rolling on the outside of our right hip this time. And when you get your knee down, turn your head to look towards your left hand. So now we have lumbar to the right and cervical to the left. With your mind's eye, look at your spine. Bring your right hand back on the mat in the T position. Bring your left knee back up. Set the sole of your foot on the floor. Adjust your hips so you're centered on the mat. Extend your left leg. Bring your hands evenly away from your body with the palms to up. And again, this is the attitude of receiving. Receive through your hands. Receive through the soles of your feet. Receive. Now allow your mind to go down into the toes of your feet, and from your toes to your heels, relax the sole of your foot. Relax the tops of your feet. Relax your ankles. Relax your shins. Relax your calves. Relax your knees. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your lower back, your middle back, and your upper back. Relax your abs, your solar plexus. Relax your pecs. Bring your attention to your hands, but don't move them. Just feel how soft and relaxed your fingers and thumbs are right now. Relax the backs of your hands and your palms and feel them soften. Relax your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders. Relax your lower jaw so your teeth are not touching. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Would you bring your toes and heels together? Bend your knees and bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and gently rock from side to side in a back massage. Would you roll over onto your side? Using your hands and arms, push yourself up to a sitting position or a kneeling position, whichever is comfortable for you. Hands in front of your heart center. And would you bring your thumbs in the space between your eyebrows? All God's blessings are mine now. Bring your thumbs in the space in front of your lips. I am radiantly happy. Hands in front of your heart center. And here in this peace, nothing can touch me. Namaste.